Thanks for joining us on the council recap. Council met Monday, November 6, 5:30 in the City Council chambers. First item on the agenda was recognition of Officer Tyler Freeman. He's our 34th sworn officer and takes us up to our full complement. We've had several vacancies in the police department. He's the fourth of three other ones that just joined us. So he'll be going through field training right now for several months. Welcome him to the city and on the streets for Austin. We authorized the fire chief to commit to replacing a fire engine, advancing that this year rather than next to save some increase from one calendar year to the next for a truck that we'll buy in 2018. Council approved that. We had an interesting item on 708 8th Avenue Southeast. Individual bought a property there on foreclosure for failure to pay taxes. Found out that we had a order against the property for demolition. The new owner felt like that he's going to have an opportunity to rehab that home. We've required an escrow to be put in place to make sure that happens, and council authorized allowing that to move forward and try to preserve that housing stock. We approved three UAW contracts, one with the Park and Rec Department, the other one with the Street and Sewer Maintenance Department, and the third with the Wastewater Treatment Plant. This concludes our bargaining unit negotiation that actually took effect at the beginning of 2017 and will last from 2017 to 2019. So that was approved by the City Council. We also designated the polling places for 2018 election. The state requires us to do that by December, so we got ahead of that and finished that item. There's no changes in the polling locations for folks in 2018. We authorized writing off of a Illuminite loan that was a RLF loan that utilized state dollars. They haven't been able to make payments on that, and it appears likely that they wouldn't be able to do so. Council authorized charging off the Illuminite loan. We also transferred 80% of our RLF funds that will come back to the city. We have to provide 20% to the state of Minnesota, which has allowed us in 2017 statutes to make a one-time allocation on an 80-20 split. The city council approved that, and it provides us more flexibility with those economic development funds. We also authorized the city recorder to not waive our statutory tort limits to protect the city's financial interest related to claims against the city. We had our fourth and final closeout for the City Hall remodel project, a deduct of $316. Council approved that change order. We approved a letter of support for KSMQ to locate a new facility here. They're seeking state bonding dollars for that. The city would be the fiscal agent, as well as have some interest in helping with a site location for a new KSMQ facility. So that's pretty excited to see that taking some hold and moving forward. Hopefully we'll be successful through the state bonding project. This is similar to our 4th Avenue waterways project, as well as Ramsey Mill Pond area. Similar process that they asked for the City Council's resolution of support for that application, which council agreed to do. We moved forward a contract for schematic design of a multifamily housing project. This is an effort that meets the City Council goals to pre-position ourselves for multifamily housing project to move forward. We want to be able to identify what it is we'd like to see in a partnership with a private developer, so we're taking steps to ensure that that happens. We transferred property to the Austin Port Authority in a transaction that allows more commercial development over by the new Austin Utilities site and north of the Quick Trip site there, north of I-90. Council approved that transfer that helps make that a possibility. We approved a traffic study on 4th Avenue Northeast here by City Hall and the proposed new rec center. They'll actually look from 4th Avenue all the way down to Main Street. SEH was awarded the contract, $9,800 contract to study that. Also get traffic counts at the current YMCA and what kind of traffic calming measures might be helpful on 4th as 4th Avenue kind of turns into a speedway at times. And we want to ensure the proper safety is a part of the new rec center project moving across the street. We also approved a trail easement on 8th Drive Northeast from that will go on the east side of the street on east side of 8th Drive and connect Hormel Institute and the Hormel R&D site with a trail. The materials will be provided by Hormel and city staff will perform the work, so a good partnership there. Council also approved several hazardous structures and removal of junk. That was final business for the city council. We also, many of you helped us with recognize Austin as a Minnesota best town. We were announced we were one of 5 cities to be to come find out who's going to be the #1 city selected for the best Minnesota city later this month. So we got news from Minnesota Monthly that we made the finalists, so we appreciate your support in helping vote online. I know many of you did, so thank you. If you have any questions on this or other matters for the city, please feel free to give me a call, 437-9941. Thanks so much.